Have to go anywhere to have fun today. There are a ton of great movies headed to the screen. And 6 News director Sean Hobbs has all you need to know in today's Director's Chair.
Are you now, or have you ever been a homosexual?
No, sir!
I will break you.
It never played local theaters, but got some strong reviews. Now The Inspection, previously digital, comes to disc today as well. Stage actor Jeremy Pope received raves, starring as a young gay man who joins the Marines and then stands against prejudice, the same prejudice that he's felt from his own family. That co-stars Bokeem Woodbine and Gabrielle Union.
I'm the only one who knows the truth. Do you understand me? I'm the only one!
Then Empire of Light gets a release on disc. It also just hit VOD and HBO Max. It's the latest from the director of American Beauty, starring Olivia Colman as the mentally troubled manager of a movie palace in 80s London.
Tell me the names of the men who did this.
And also now on disc and digital, Nicolas Cage in his first ever Western, The Old Way, as a retired gunfighter out for revenge with his daughter. Also, the faith-based Running the Bases, about a high school baseball coach who fights for school prayer. And from Korea, the acclaimed Broker, about 2 men who illegally sell abandoned babies to families in need. Some horror movies, The Price We Pay, in which fugitive criminals Emil Hirsch and Steven Dorff pick the absolute wrong farmhouse to hide out in. And Nocebo, in which Eva Green falls mysteriously ill and then hires a mysterious caretaker who may not be helping. That also comes to Shudder in a few days.
You just gotta keep living, man. Livin.
Hey, then in the classics, the great Dazed and Confused upgrades to 4K, as does the original Magnificent Seven. The Anthony Hopkins movie Remains of the Day, and pairing nicely with that one, Slumber Party Massacres 1 and 2. And in TV box sets comes HBO's post-apocalyptic show, Station 11.
You were made a writer because someone somewhere needs your words.
Then on to digital, where new movies on demand include the animated Lamya's Poem, about a young Syrian refugee transported to a magical world through a book of poetry. Also Heart of a Champion, with Casper Van Dien, about a girl who rescues a horse and becomes a barrel racer. The Outwaters, a found-footage horror movie about 4 friends who encounter something scary in the desert. And EO, a Polish Oscar nominee that follows a circus donkey and his encounters with people.
I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
Speaking of Oscar nominees, The Whale, starring Brendan Fraser in his nominated performance as a 600-pound shut-in, that comes home to OWN digitally.
We could not endure any more violence.
As does Women Talking, with Rooney Mara and Frances McDormand among a group of abused women in an isolated Mennonite community who hash out their choices in a barn.
The 4 of us are here to prevent the apocalypse.
And Knock at the Cabin is already hitting premium VOD at home while it's still in theaters. Dave Bautista there forcing a family to make a terrible choice in the latest movie from director M. Night Shyamalan.
Where do you say we come in for my close-up now?
And then finally streaming Babylon, the wild epic set in early Hollywood with Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie. That officially hits Paramount Plus today. And of course, we got tons more stuff coming towards the end of the week. I'll be back on Friday with a look at all the new stuff from the Director's Chair.